Just has a great feel today, Frank. The leaves are turning, the air is brisk. Walk us through this first tee shot.
Soft opening hole, but just try and get off to a good start. That's the main thing here. You don't have to be too aggressive. 2 bunkers down the right, just something around that area. Leave yourself a wedge, 9-iron in. Good second shot, good chance for a birdie.
So he's hit it inside 30 feet, not his best, but still a chance.
Yeah, the odd 28-footer, and that's exactly what it is. I've seen a few of those go down.
Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. And getting ready for the putt. Has the putt, and now at -1. Frank, the best in the game, they like to see a par 5 early. What's the second hole all about?
A couple of bunkers down the right side. This hole was renovated back in 2010. They sort of changed the mounding on the green, took a bunker away on the left, and now that second shot is daunting, even for the best players. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
So this is his 4th shot after the last one found the water.
Yeah, it's not all over, but right now, too, he's staring down the barrel of a very bad hole. Good recovery shot. Couldn't make the green, but at least he's back in play.
Played the smart shot right there. Chance to get it close here. This one doesn't look good.
Is water open?
NASA, we have a splashdown. Number 7, and nothing lucky about this one, Frank, after hitting it in the water.
Really starting to get away from the player right now, and this is, you can just see, starting to implode.
Well, that's why on this golf course, Frank, there is a premium on hitting fairways.
You're exactly right. Might be also protecting against a fly, but that did anything other than fly.
How about that shot? From that lie to get it that close, tremendous effort. Bit of a struggle early on at 3 over. Frank, you've talked about this sort of New England feel they gave this golf course when they remodeled it. This is a pretty good example here at the 3rd hole.
Yeah, that stone wall behind just sort of makes the golf course look like it's been there forever. They have tweaked the green a little bit on that left side, created a little bit of a ridge. You can sort of play the ball off that if you know where you're going. Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, rough.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable, that never deviated offline.
3 over for the day. Frank, at 298 yards, the 4th is reachable for just about every professional. What might scare them off?
Well, that bunker on the left, that's really actually a chance to showcase your skills, and that's where you realize how much better professional golfers are. A good bunker play, especially on a hole like 4, and then you will get well rewarded.
This is a great place for a fan to watch, isn't it?
It is. You see so many different short shots around this green. The bunker shots from the left side, if you hit it over the back on the right, the little bump and run through the little valley in the green. Fun hole to watch.
Perfectly placed tee shot will set up an eagle opportunity, but then you see quite a few bogeys made here as well.
Yeah, if you stray a little bit, leave the ball too far short, then you have to play that pitch across the bunker. That's no fun.
Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good 3rd shot, maybe get away here with par.
These are the kind of putts that keep a round going about 10 feet away for par. This one just requires a little bit of focus. Okay, that's par. 3 over for the round. Now on to the 5th, and Frank, a pretty challenging par 4.
Yeah, gentle dogleg to the left. There's a short bunker on the right. That's not really in play. You can just see that one on the left. Ideally, just want to hit something around 330 yards to this very difficult green. Oh, that's fine.
That's in the fairway. Vijay Singh, Charlie Hoffman, and Big Henrik Stenson, they all have one thing in common. They all tied for the low tournament score at TPC Boston, 22 under.
And they're all good. Yeah, this is a golf course that obviously gives in to the longer hitters. And if there's just a little bit of sting taken out of the greens, then these long hitters have a huge advantage.
He'll need to be strong with this. And he's made it onto the green now. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. In for par. This is one of the most challenging holes on the golf course, Frank. 465-yard par 4/6.
Yeah, just hit your tee shot in between those two trees. You don't have to be too aggressive. You really do have to hit this ball in the fairway because that green is tucked very close to the water.
That is just a beautiful shot. Second shot. Good look at the green. That looked like a miss hit, Frank.
The lie was okay. It's a little surprising. Maybe wrong club.
Slight waggle, relaxed arms, ready to go. Well, this is the kind of wind that separates the great players from the average players. You really have to be strong to handle these kinds of winds. This from about 10 feet. So frustrating sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. Clean this up with a tap. Rough day so far, 4 over par on the round. Frank, you just love the variety of holes here at TPC Boston. Now we get to the 7th. It's a 600-yard par 5.
It looks straight away, but the problem is if you don't hit a good tee shot, then you really have to be aware of that cross bunker. That is one place you don't want to go with your second shot.
And yet again, he has hit it off the tee and into the bunker. Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. The lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
Frank, that was the right thing to do.
Yeah, there was no advantage to try and get any more out of that. Smart shot.
Good swing, good shot yet again. That's an outstanding shot right there, and it sets up a really good look at birdie. Beginning the long climb back, now to 3 over par. Now to the par 3 8th, and Frank, what's the best way to go here?
You hit your best, and then you're looking at making 2.
Tugged that one a little bit offline to the left, and he'll pay a bit of a price because that rough is fairly thick. Second shot coming out of the rough here. That is classy.
A chance of going in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Hasn't been easy, but he'll take it. Frank, I love a hot dog and a soda at the turn. How hard is it to take a giant bite out of this 9th hole? Looks tough.
It is. Everything sort of bends where those 2 bunkers are, and that was sort of 350 yards to get past that. And there's an annoying little bunker that's about 30 yards short of this green. So you have to be precise with both the first and the second shot. Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. See if he does it here.
Not too unhappy with that, Frank, at 17 feet.
No, from that distance, it's more than good.
Wow, I thought he made that. Well, that's disappointing. He misses the par putt, and he'll have this for bogey. Just a little sloppy right now. No other way to say it. Look at that. Well, such a beautiful time of year to play the game. The leaves are turning here in New England. It's a cool, crisp afternoon at the TPC Boston. And now we've made the turn. Frank headed to the back 9.
A nice par 4 to start. No fairway bunkers to worry about. Hazard left and right. And a green that shapes about 45 degrees to the left.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there. About 315 yards. And it makes the green in regulation. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie. When you consider the length.